And so I'm right now standing with the AOC type of crowd. Jamal Bowman is there now, Mondaire Jones, Cori Bush. I have a lot of faith, certainly in their intention. I'm very disturbed that I cannot believe that they reelected Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, that was a question that I actually wanted to ask you about. Do you have a comment on that? Nobody even ran against her.
Any business that rewarded failure the way the Democratic Party does would not long survive. When Newt Gingrich was the Republican Speaker of the House and they lost, he resigned the next day. You know, a lot of this, I think, has to do with the fact that a lot of Republicans come from the private sector. More so, and they certainly have a more free market private sector perspective.
That's a good point.
Although it's not really free market, but you understand what I'm saying.
Sure.
They know in the private sector that if something's not working on Wednesday, you have to change it by Friday or the company goes down. The Democrats have more of it didn't work on Wednesday, but we'll just throw some more money at it and maybe that'll fix it by Friday. And if by Monday it's obvious it's still not working, I don't know what their excuse is for doing it anyway. And we're not allowed to have the conversation about, for instance, Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer is just given that role again, where he's basically calling the shots for the Democratic senatorial campaign.
After the Jamie Harrison race, after the
Amy Harrison, even more Charles Booker and
Amy McGrath. Yeah, I just meant the money that was wasted on that campaign.
Not just the money, but what makes them think that a New York senator knows what Kentuckyites want? So he had one good campaign commercial with Amy McGrath and next to her airplane. And based on that one TV commercial raised what, $100 million? And she ultimately lost by 10 percentage points, barely better than Marquita Bradshaw in Tennessee, who hardly had anything.
I think it was more than 10. I think it was like 20 or 30 or something. Yes,
and Kentuckyites made it clear where the energy was. The energy was with Charles Booker. Now, I was a Breuer fan, so but I could see that Booker, they were both the progressives, and I could see that Booker had the energy. The audacity when the Kentuckyites were saying, we got the guy, and the energy and the youth, and he comes in, well, we'll pour more money behind her, and he is given the job again. And you're not even allowed to have the conversation. It's like you and I, we're up in the attic or in the garage. We're saying it because we're allowed to say it.
It looks like, just like corruption, like controlled, opposition, right? I think that it makes people believe that they're just setting goalposts so that they can constantly fundraise off failure.
It's, if it's a sign, which I know many people right now would be saying, open your eyes, Marianne, it clearly is. If it's a sign of how things will go over the next year or so, that's terrible for the Democratic Party and it's terrible for America.